We have breaking news this afternoon. You are looking live at the courtroom in Colleton County, where Judge Clifton Newman is about to charge the jury. After 6 weeks of testimony and closing arguments, the fate of Alec Murdaugh is about to be in the hands of those 12 jurors. You are looking live again at that courtroom. The disgraced Low Country lawyer is charged with the brutal murders of his wife and his son. That was in June of 2021. Our Taggart Houck has been following this story from the beginning and has covered every minute of this trial. Taggart joins us now. Taggart, a very gripping closing rebuttal from John Meadors on the prosecution team, reminding the jurors, as he looks straight at them, that the state's burden is to prove their case is beyond a reasonable doubt, not beyond all doubt. Very important.
Yeah, and he had a really, Jane, simplistic approach to this. He actually called this a common sense case, asked the jury not to think too hard about everything that they have seen within 6. Specifically, he pointed to that video, the one that came from Paul's phone, which was actually recovered in April of 2022, but it places Murdaugh at the scene of the murders minutes before they happened. Essentially, he wanted the jury to make sure that they understood, why would somebody lie about this if, in fact, you know, they are don't have any role in this whatsoever? Why would you lie about not being there? The counter being from Jim Griffin, Murdaugh's defense attorney, you know, kind of saying, look, you know, Alec is an addict and he lied and he was paranoid. That's just something that addicts do. That's something that he said this morning in court. But Meadors really, at the end of his reply to all of this, made clear to point out in his words, what he said was he believed, no doubt, that Alec loved Maggie Murdaugh, Alec loved Paul Murdaugh. But Meadors said that he believed Alec himself above all. And I think that you wonder what kind of impact that had for the jury. And also Meadors very concise in the way that he delivered for most of that reply. But as you're mentioning here, you know, we're back to the courtroom. I think a lot of people on the ground here are even wondering what exactly today is going to look like. This is finally the point in the trial, now 6 weeks in, where this is becoming in the hands of the jury. We have heard from the defense, we've heard from the state, we will not hear from them again, but a lot of people might be wondering if it's possible we might be able to have some sort of a verdict tomorrow, what that all could look like. So I think there are a lot of questions here and probably a lot of people on the edge of their seats right now.
Taggart Houck, you've done an excellent job, and we will see Taggart today at 4, 5, and 6 in our news coverage. Right now, we want to take you back live to the courtroom. Again, the judge is now charging the jury with their task. We're going to continue to follow any developments on air and online at WYFF4.com.